What's up, fight fans? This is Anna here to do another boxing analysis. This analysis is between no other than the best of the best is gonna fight each other. One from Cuba, one from Mexico. Well, actually, Mexican American from Kansas City, Garden, Kansas. That is, boxing out of Oxnard. It is Brandon Bam Bam Rios versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. And this guy from Guantanamo, man, he has great skill, great ring generalship. I mean, the knockout of Al Seeger that he did, you guys probably don't know who that guy is. It was on Friday Night Fights, and I mean, this guy just has the tools to beat almost anybody between 126 and 135. He walks around at around, I don't know, 142, 143. So I think him making 135 is not going to be as hard as people think. Even though he's been fighting his career weight at about, I say, like I said, about 126, 128 when he comes in to the fight. But he does rehydrate, at least 10 pounds. So maybe 135 would not be that much, 9 or 10 pounds. You know, Gamboa is a 2004, Olympian gold medalist, gold medalist at the Pan American Games as well in 2003 at the Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Um, you guys really need to understand this guy's talent. Like, he's rare. They call him Baby Tyson, but Tyson couldn't even keep his hands down and fight like this guy. Tyson had to keep his hands up because you're fighting a heavyweight division where one punch could change. Um, but when it comes to this guy, Yuriorkis Gamboa, I just feel he's on a different level than most boxers right now. This guy has impeccable footwork, and if you don't believe me, check out some of his fights. This guy is legit. Like, he moves so well, and he's only 5 foot 5.5 inches tall. He's 21-0 with 16 knockouts. His last fight was against Daniel Ponce de Leon, which he pretty much outclassed him, did his thing. Ponce put a little pressure on him, but really wasn't enough, even though I'm a big fan of Ponce de Leon. I just felt Gamboa's foot speed and hand speed and the way he picks his punches, and most of all, speed, timing, angles. Those three things. And I'm going to throw four things. Intelligence, Speed, timing, and angles. The angles that Gamboa throws is so amazing. He could throw a left hook, turn around, throw an overhand right, then come back around and throw a left uppercut. Like, this guy throws so many combos, and that's how he outclasses his opponent, averaging between, if you come forward and you try to fight him, he can fuck around and throw, I don't know, easily 700 to 800 punches throughout the 12-round fight. If you sit back and kind of box him, you can lower his punch count to maybe 700, 650, somewhere around there. I see Gamboa just gonna be a lot for Rios. Rios has trouble with counter punches and people who use boxing lateral movement. He doesn't cut off the ring all that well, even though I'm a huge fan of Bam Bam Rios as well. And yeah, like, hey, for this WBA lightweight title, Gamboa, it seems like he's gonna be really very very strong. Muy fuerte. He's gonna be ready to fight. His muy rapido speed is still gonna be there. He's still gonna be speedy. Okay, at 135. It's gonna be at the Mandalay Bay. In April April 14th, in Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. But when it comes down to it, let me get straight to the particulars. Like I said, Gamboa is very short for 135. Him moving up in class to face Rios, who is not comfortable at 135, but he claims he has a nutritionist, and he's been keeping his weight down, and he stopped drinking and all his bad habits, and he's just been in the gym focusing. If you check out some of my Ellie Setback videos, you will see, Rios time to time working out, doing his thing, doing mids, doing heavy bag work and everything in between. But he seems he's gonna be, pretty strong. Maybe at 135, rehydrate through about maybe 145, 150 through the fight. He's gonna be pretty big. you know, in there. He's gonna look way bigger than Gamboa. I already know that. Like I said, Gamboa is short, 5'5". You have Rios, who's 5'9", probably 5'8.5". You know, 70-inch reach. You know, so he's gonna have. If Rios uses his jab, he can make it a very tough fight for Gamboa. I see in the beginning rounds though, if you want to break it down round by round, Rios is gonna be slow. He starts off slow. I think he's gonna come the same way, be pretty slow. Um, I see Gamboa outclassing him for the first 3 rounds. Then Rios in the fourth, fifth probably take it. You know, throw more body punches, go to the body. This fight can end at any moment. Somebody has got to go when it comes between these combatants. I feel these two boxers, one is perfect for the other, meaning you got come forward style, you know, classic Mexican style. Keep your chin down, throw a lot of body punches and head work, and you know, a lot of moving your head from side to side. Then you have you know, Yuriorkis Gamboa, who is a classic Cuban style, but when it comes down to his own style, is him keeping his hands down and using impeccable reflexes. It's something I have to throw out there to you guys. His reflexes are amazing, amazing. You know, like really check him out. Like, dude has superior reflexes. Uh, I mean, like he can slip so many different punches, you know, and like he did it in the fight with what's that guy named Darling Jimenez. Oh my God, Darling Jimenez has great pressure. Probably would have broke any other boxer, but Gamboa was so poised. Even though he got knocked down in the fourth round, you know, he got back up and outboxed him throughout the whole fight. That's one thing. Gamboa is known to, you know, go down if he gets caught with a pretty good shot. But I see, you know, his chin not being that big of a factor because he's not going to get hit with that many punches unless he sits there and trades with Rios. You know, this is a way bigger guy than what Gamboa is used to. You know, Gamboa is used to people maybe rehydrating at 135 at the, you know, at the most. You know, Brandon's gonna be well over 135 during fight night, and I just see it's gonna be very hard. It's gonna test Gamboa's chin hard. You know, boxing skills. He's gonna be disciplined and stick to the boxing. You know, the boxing plan and counter punch. That's all you need to do. Do exactly what the guy that Rios had trouble with. You know, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Yeah, Miguel Acosta from Venezuela. If he boxes like that and uses good footwork, you know, has very, very good stamina, and just jabs, double jabs, throw a 6-punch combination, get out, step to the side, throw a straight right hand, and then a counter check left hook every time Brandon tries to well off and throw his straight right hand. Because Brandon's power punches, believe it or not, is his jab. And Brandon has a great left hook. Oh my goodness, his left hook is beautiful. When he throws it and lands it the right way, very few fighters get up from there. And Brandon has a pretty good overhand right if you're sitting on the ropes or, you know. Well, he can hit with both hands. Let me just put that out there. Brandon, you know, when he gets his combinations going, he throws very, very hard. You know, bad intentions. You know, he has a great left uppercut, great right uppercut. So we're gonna see if Gamboa can stay off the ropes. He stay off the ropes, I think he can edge out a 12-round decision win, and that's what I see going throughout the fight. Hard fought, you know, fight of the year candidate type of fight. You know, like I see this being fight of the year. That's just what I see because you have counter punching boxing style that does not put his hands up. He has his hands at his waist and he punches from his waist half of the time or around his torso area. So you know, he generates a lot of power from his legs too. Gamboa springs with his left hooks and throwing in 4 and 6-punch combination. That's what I want to see. I want to see in this fight, is Gamboa going to be the one throwing 6 and 8-punch combinations all night? And Rios trying to find an answer and counter back, even though he has his hands like this, while Gamboa is wailing away at angles, different angles, throwing left hooks, jumping to the side, left uppercuts and stuff like that, you know. That's what I'm really want to see. Like I really want to see what can happen like that, you know. But I see if Gamboa tries to fight him and he gets, you know, hurt, Rios is a great finisher. Just tremendous finisher, you know. He's a guerrero. And true guerreros, they come at you. You know, true warriors will come at you after you been knocked down or very, very hurt, and they're gonna jump on you. And Brandon Rios is huge, so he walks you down and gets you on the ropes, and he's throwing those crazy left hooks and those. You know, he has very good timing too. Rios has nice timing. You know, he's not the fastest fighter. You know, he's pretty slow when it comes to his hand speed, but he throws really crisp, good, hard shots to the body and head. So I look at it like this, people. Gamboa can make it look easy and can outbox Brandon Rios. Very, very easy for all 12 rounds if he has his stamina right, head right, intelligence, you know, picking his shots at the right time, throwing about 60 to 70 punches per round. Or it can be a Rios fight and make it a dog fight and push Gamboa against the ropes, which is the bigger, taller man. Throw left hooks to the body, you know, time straight right hands to the chin, and hey, it could be a pretty easy fight for Rios. You know, and left uppercuts, right uppercuts, you know, that kind of thing. It all depends on the styles. Styles make fights, people. Always remember that. You know, real style, you know, can easily beat Gamboa if it's carried out the right way and he continues to put great pressure on him and just make him uncomfortable. Don't let Gamboa get into his rhythm, because Gamboa is a rhythm boxer, puncher. You know, so if you let him load up on power shots and you know, tattoo and zigzag your face all night, then that's on you. But if you know, block very well, you know, try your hardest to get inside and throw left and right, you know, hooks to the body and slow him down in the beginning rounds, the later rounds you can probably break him down and maybe even get a TKO stoppage or maybe a actual knockout in the 9th to 10th round. So 9th to 10th round knockout for Rios if it goes late and he follows his game plan. But I'm picking Gamboa. I'm picking the boxer. I'm a traditional boxer myself that uses a jab, you know, relies on reflexes and good footwork and, you know, overall throwing 6 and 8 punch combinations at one time and getting out the way. And that's what I see Gamboa doing throughout the fight and impressing a lot of people. You know, this Cubano is no soft cookie. Like he's tough. You know, and I really feel that he's gonna make it really hard for Rios with his speed and power. You know, you could try to emulate and imitate. You know, have a spar partners come and box with Rios, but when you get in that ring with Gamboa, and he will surprise you with that hand speed. Muy rapido. And I just think it's gonna be too much, you know, for Rios. Not saying Rios is gonna quit or not. Rios is the biggest, you know, warrior I know. Like he's one of my favorite boxers right now. That's why this fight is so compelling. But you guys tell me what you think. I have Gamboa winning by 12 round split decision. Um, so like I said, you guys tell me what you think about this fight. Like I said, oh, again, Rios is undefeated as well. You know, you guys want to know his record. The guy is, you know, 29 and 0. You know, which is very, very, very impressive. Very impressive. You know, and he's pretty much looked really impressive throughout many of his fights. The John Murray fight, even though he was drained at 135 and looked like a skeleton, he came in there and did work and got him out of there. And so that lets you know his heart. And I know he's going to train really, really hard for this fight. And Gamboa is, and I can't wait to see these two styles, the counter puncher versus the come forward pressure fighter. So like I said once before, Gamboa, 12 round split decision. Very, very close fight though. Can go in anybody's favor anywhere, but I got Gamboa. But anyways, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Tell me, do you think Gamboa's hand speed and footwork is going to be too much in his power and hitting Rios from side to side with those different angles? Or do you think it's going to be a Rios fight where he comes for, he's the bigger man, the taller man, remember that? And once he walks you down and figures out your rhythm, he usually picks up in the 6th, 7th, and 8th round and throws over the 90 to 100 punches around. So you guys tell me what you think. And this is Ant. Peace with another boxing analysis. All right.